Greenbow, and if Tyler wants to know how effective his channel is, if you can see out here, see all these bass boats right here? Or boats anyway. I can almost promise you there's a bunch of people throwing jerk baits right now. His last two videos from Greenbow have been unbelievable. So his channel is called On Another Line. I'll put it in my description. The man knows how to catch fish, and especially bass, and I could not believe the last two trips he's had at Greenbow how good they've been. So mine haven't been as good. I've caught fish, but not near the size or not near the quality he's caught. But anyway, I'm back here trying for trout, so come on with me. Let's see what we catch. Let's see. I got to frame myself up because I'm really important.
You're starting the shot.
Yeah, well, it's funny. You know, I've met folks that watch the channel, and it blows my mind still. Anybody watch what I do, because I don't catch anything big. Well, I'm gonna talk into this my shoulder camera because the wind's blowing, and it'll blow right into my other camera. But I'm on the water, and it's funny. I was just launching my kayak, and I had two people come up and say, you have a YouTube channel, Old Man by the Sea? I went, yep, that's me. Couldn't believe it. One of them knows my wife, and the other fella just watches my channel, and I told him, said, well, you're not going to learn a whole lot from me, but thank you so much for watching. But it's just a small world, especially when you get into the fishing world of things. But James and Doyle, it was nice to meet you. Hope you have a great fishing year in 2025, and hope to see you out there again. So I'm getting ready to troll for some trout at Greenbow. Let's see what bites. The last group of trout I caught, when I cleaned them, actually cut their stomachs open, and two of the bigger ones had a stomach full of little minnows about just like this. I think they're called silver sides. I took a picture, and I'll say exactly what they are in the video. And I'm hooking myself, youch. But anyway, so instead of the Rapala, which is kind of short and stocky, I'm going to troll this along with Kitech, because last time the Kitech doubled them up. But this is just a long, skinny, it's a jerk bait, but I'm just going to troll it along with the Kitech and see if they hit this, since it looks just like the minnows they were eating. So I hope this works. There are lots of suspended marks here, so I thought I'd go ahead and turn on the camera. I messed up my transducer. It must be at an angle because everything is not looking like it should look, but I can still tell there's fish down there, so that's all right. And it might be 50 degrees in the sun, but I'm telling you what, on the water, I should have worn a little bit heavier clothing. It is not warm right now. Yeah, there's all kinds of suspended marks here. Turned the camera off, let them sink down, and actually was reeling in my other rod, and as that Kitech sunk down, somebody said hello. Nice. Oh, that's a pretty trout. Very nice. Alrighty. Well, looks like I'm cleaning fish today. What a beautiful fish. There you go. He's probably about an 11, 12 incher. Let's see real quick. He is about to take my clip with him. All right, dude. 11.5 inches. So nice trout. Very nice trout. All right, let me get him bled out and on the ice, and let's try to catch a few more. That's awesome. Just started. Woo! Just a lot of scattered marks. So I thought I'd go ahead and turn the camera on. just in case. I have 2 Kitechs on now. I decided to go ahead and just switch out. I've already caught one on the 2.5 inch, and this is that one I cut off last week or last trip. It's about 2 inch, but both of them just those little paddle tails on an 1/8 ounce jig head. So let's just see what happens. I really want to fix my transducer because I know it's like this right now, and everything looks like a long streak as opposed to the normal boomerang look. But that's all right. I can tell there's fish down there. There's a bunch of fish down through here, but they're in 5 feet down to 20 feet, and then a big school down about 20, 25 feet. So a lot of fish are schooled up. Just had 2 hits on this one. I'm almost guess they took the Kitech off. No, it's still on there. All right, let's keep trolling here. But that's encouraging. I just turned the camera off and had a fish hit over here. He got off, dang it. All right. Well, I'm getting hit. It just only had that one so far that I've hooked. May have to stop and just jig these a little bit. They're all still pretty deep, 15 feet on down, but they're scattered all over, so it's, you know, it's hit or miss. There's another hit. Just not biting hard. All right, seeing marks again, down about 15 feet deep. Let them sink down about 12 seconds. I should put them down about 15 feet. So. Oh, there we go. Daggone it. It's the second or third one I've had hit but not stay on. Alright, let's keep patrolling here. Just had a hit on this one. I just went over a hump and there's some suspended marks on that hump in about 20 feet of water, so thought I'd turn the camera on. I left my coffee in the truck. Daggone it, I really could use some right now. This has been a lot of pedaling and just had a few hits in that one fish. So I could use some coffee right now, but it's in my truck. So I guess I'll be awake going home tonight. Some suspended marks out here over a drop off. So here from 10 feet all the way down to the bottom, which is 34 feet. So let's let this thing sink a little bit. All right, that's about a 10 count. So that should be 10 to 12 feet down. There's one right there. He stayed on. Daggone it. They're hitting, just hitting short. put his foot in his mouth. All right. Let's try some more here. Ah! They're hitting short on him. All right, there's some more marks down around 8 feet, so let's just see. Of course, I'm usually trolling a treble hook type bait, and those hook up a whole lot more than these single hook jigs do, obviously. But there's lots of suspended marks between about 8 and 10 feet. Well, let's see. Maybe I need to slow down a little bit. When they're hitting these Kitech, they're hitting them more than once usually. So they're not spooked or anything. And looking at their stomach contents from the last catch I did, they are hitting minnows that look just like this. About the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. Lots of scattered marks again. Nope, there's one. All right. I got it. All right, I'm gonna have to go to, I guess a Rapala. I mean, I can't tell. I've had, I don't know how many hits, good solid hits. Yeah, I took the tail off that time. All right, since that happened, let me put on something different here and see what happens. Ugh. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, I put on a white gulp. So let's see what that does. It's just a little 2-inch gulp, so it's another small bait. But let's just see. I'm getting hits, they're just not hitting hard enough to get on the hook. They're hitting short. This is that area where I caught the citation radio this past year. Call this Shell Cracker Point, I guess. I caught a bunch of shell crackers on it last year. Well, this past, was it May or June? I forget when it was now. Anyway, caught a bunch of them. And one over 10 inches. Fingers crossed there's some marks on the screen. And it is 4:30, so I'm losing light fast. It's cold. The wind has kicked up a little bit. So this may be a very short video today. I've been out here for almost 4 hours, but what I'll show on video will be about 10 minutes. Most that'll be me blabbing. Well, I'm going to wrap this one up. It is 4:35. I'm going to lose light here quickly. I've had my hat down. The sun coming in was just brutal. But nice to have sun. Not much today. This will be a very short video. Caught that one. I had several short strikes. I trolled Kitech just about the entire day because that's what they hit last time I was here, and seeing the contents of their stomachs made me think that would be the right thing to do, but obviously it didn't work today. It was a busy day on the lake. It's funny, if you haven't checked out On Another Line, that's another YouTube channel from a local fella, much bigger than mine. He's a much better fisherman than me. His name is Tyler. He has 2 videos from Greenbow from the past month, and you have to watch them to believe them. And he caught the biggest rainbow trout out here that I've ever seen. It had to have been 2 foot long. It was huge. So if you haven't checked out Tyler's channel On Another Line, you need to do that. He caught bass at Greenbow both times in December. I couldn't believe it unless I saw it, and I did. So anyway, I want to say to all of you and to the 2 guys I met today, James and Doyle, Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do this just because I like doing it. I hope you find it helpful. If you've made it this far, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? It's what I do. I'll be doing it all next year, and in a lot warmer weather, that's for sure. So again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. There's old Fred the Heron, and I only caught this, just caught this one today, and I thought, you know what, that poor feller, he's hungry. Hey Fred, you want a trout, buddy? Got you a trout if you'll eat it. I wanted to feed you before. I just caught the one. Come on, bub. Here you go. Hey Fred, get that bird. There you go, buddy. Well, there you go. Fred the Heron's going to eat a good dinner. See, bud? I didn't want to clean just one. That'll probably make his week right there. I tried to feed him last year and just never had any to feed. So, hey, you know what? If I did a good thing today, I did a good thing. I fed an old blue heron that's probably starving. And he just got him in a, well, he's still trying to swallow, I think, an 11-inch trout. No, it's gone. He's not trying to swallow it, it's gone. Fred, I'll see you, bud. Well, there you go. That's the way to close out the video. Thank you all for watching. Have a happy new year. That's tomorrow, by the way. Woohoo!